glasses, I can't keep them open when I'm outside. My allergies start to act up really bad, so yeah, I apologize about that. You can see paper behind me. Anyways, it's April 3rd. Today was supposed to be my test day. I just wanted to let you know what's going on. I'm sort of ripping off a band-aid right here. So yeah, where to start? So I did get my BFP the night of 9 DPO. Before you get excited, just finish hearing this whole thing. 10 DPO, I got a positive, so it was just faint. And on my last video, I mentioned that I haven't had any symptoms or anything like that, so it did have me worried that I got a BFP. It was so faint, and you know, I hadn't had any symptoms. So I didn't want to say anything online or to my husband until I knew what was going on. Since my husband's in school right now, the last thing I want to do is divert his attention and him have to worry about me. So yeah, so I didn't say anything. I wasn't gonna lie if he asked me. Thankfully he didn't. He didn't ask me. I did end up telling him, but I'll tell you more about that in a little while. So on 12 DPO, I took a digital and it came out pregnant. On Saturday, yeah, it was Saturday. I think that was, what was that, like 13? Yeah, 13 DPO. I took one on that day and it came out not pregnant. So, and the line I turned into a pee and a stick addict, so the line still wasn't getting darker in any of the tests. And they seemed to be getting lighter on the internet cheapies. So I went in on Monday for my first beta, and I took a digital before I went, and I took the line tests. The line tests both had faint lines, the cheapie and the first response. And the clear blue gave me a pregnant. So yeah, I was like, well, maybe it's at least a 25 because, you know, that's what they test for. And I've read people saying that clear blue would never test positive for anything lower than a 25. Well, they're wrong because my beta was a 13. So at 15 DPO, my beta was a 13. They told me it was really, really low for me being so far. And basically, the nurse told me not to expect very much from this cycle. She said, certainly we have had people that go on to continue. She's like, but, you know, I'm just going to let you know that it's a possibility that you are not going to continue on with this pregnancy. So I said, okay. The Saturday before this, sorry, I did tell my husband, just because I just lost it on the phone with him, and he always helps me, you know, process these things. So yeah, I'm still at a loss now. So I have continued to take the internet cheapies just because I ran out of the other ones. And the line has been getting fainter. This morning it was very, very faint. And yeah, my beta was at 11. So when I called the doctor's office, the RE's office, the secretary put me on hold, and the RE answered. So I knew it couldn't have been good news. So he told me, you know, we have your results. It's at 11. It's like, so this is not a pregnancy that's going to continue. So, you know, go ahead and stop the Prometrium. It's like, we've done all this testing on you. It's like, and we know at least one of these pregnancies has been normal and one has been abnormal. So, so it's like, so come on Monday. Hopefully you start your period before then, and we will talk about what we're going to do next. So my fear is that he's going to want to move on to either IUI or IVF. I have no problem with either one of those procedures, but the only issue I have is my insurance will not cover either one of those, so that means we would have to take a break in order to save money to do that, and that's going to be hard. Especially with summer coming up, I'm not going to get any subbing jobs, so it's going to be a while before we can save enough money to do either one of those procedures. And to me, it would make more sense that he would want to do IVF rather than IUI, you know, because I am able to, you know, since I am able to get pregnant, you know, and just not sustain it, to me it would make more sense to do IVF, but I'm not a doctor. So anyways, in the meanwhile, I've just been keeping busy doing yard work, doing, and I don't mean like heavy yard work, just like pulling the weeds out of the flower beds, which are really small, you know, and then I've been in the shed, and I made my little patio table and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really hard to think about TTC and stuff that is bothering you while you're trying to worry about chopping off a finger. So I'm grateful to have a distraction and something to do, especially not having my husband here. It's really hard to go through this without him here. Sorry, and I'm so over this right now. I'm so over crying. I'm so over having losses. And it just sucks. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. It just really sucks. And you can't help but to wonder how many more hurdles am I going to have to jump through to actually get to my goal. So, I know one day it will happen for us, but in the meanwhile, it just sucks. And yeah, I apologize for not posting this, but I'm sure you can understand, you know, I didn't want my husband to find out by going online, and it's hard when you post that you get a positive and then for things not to work out. It's hard to have to say that again and then hear, I'm so sorry, you know, after you've gotten all these congratulations. So that's another reason why I didn't want to post anything. So yeah, to add insult to injury, as soon as I got off the phone with my RE, I had to go to the restroom, and I'm spotting now. So it couldn't have happened earlier, you know. You know, just get it out of the way. It had to have happened right after I got off the phone with my RE. Literally right after I got off the phone with my RE. So stupid. So, yeah. Thankfully, my husband comes home on Friday because I really need him here right now. And that's it. So, yeah. I will talk to y'all later. I will let y'all know what happens on Monday. Okay, bye.